Are you ready to change your life with a thought change? You're in the right spot. Welcome to our YouTube channel, where we talk about easy but effective ways to improve your mood. Today, we're going to talk about some tips that will change the way you look and everything about you every day. Guess what? You only need to adopt 7 key techniques to start this amazing journey of self-improvement. Before we get into our life-changing tips, let's talk about why positively growing your mindset is so important. You see, the way you think shapes your experiences and realities in a basic way. It's like the lens you use to see the world. A happy attitude can turn a cloudy and blurry lens into one that is clear and sharp. Not only do you feel better when you have a good attitude, but you're also changing the way your brain works to make it stronger, more flexible, and more open to new options. This kind of mental growth not only makes it easier to deal with life's problems, but it also makes you happier, more creative, and better at getting along with others. Also, having a positive attitude about your thoughts and deeds will help you draw good things. It's the famous law of attraction at work. Being positive makes other people positive too. It's not enough to just feel good. You need to build a strong base for success and happiness in every part of your life. Now that we're talking about these 7 important strategies, keep in mind that each one is meant to change not only one part of your day, but also your whole view of life. Let's change not only how we think, but also how we live by having a more cheerful outlook. The first tip is about a small word that can mean a lot: yet. With this little word, you can turn your can'ts into cans and your dreams into plans. Let us say you want to learn how to cook. At first, your salads might be one of a kind, but by adding yet, like you haven't mastered cooking yet, you show that you're willing to learn and grow. The way you think has to change from a fixed state to a path of constant growth. Remember that everyone who is good at something used to be a newbie who didn't give up. They just hadn't gotten there yet. Tip number 2 is about how powerful small steps can be. You should make small goals that you can reach. If you want to reach the stars, you might feel like you're making a rocket in your garden, which can be both exciting and hard. But what if we began with something a little easier to reach? Don't set the impossible goal of reading 100 books in a year right away if your goal is to read more books. Pick a small goal to begin with, like reading 1 book a month. This method breaks down your main goal into smaller, more manageable steps. Achieving these smaller goals not only makes you feel better about yourself, but it also keeps your drive high. To reach your goals, you need to break them down into doable jobs. This will make the process as easy and normal as making coffee in the morning. This method is not only useful, but it's also good for your mental health. Every little success boosts your confidence and makes you believe that you can reach your goals. And as these blocks add up, they build a can-do attitude that will help you reach those stars even faster. Tip 3 tells us to show gratitude. People don't just be thankful at Thanksgiving. Like spices, it makes everything taste better. You can change the way you see your whole life by focusing on what you have instead of what you don't have. For starters, enjoy your morning coffee, a stranger's smile, or even the nice weather. When you practice thanks every day, it's like putting on rose-colored glasses. Everything seems a little better. So why not have a Thanksgiving feast every day? Except for the overeating, of course. The 4th tip is about how to change your mistakes. Use your mistakes to learn. There are times when everyone makes a mistake. It's a normal part of life. But here's the catch. Those mistakes are really important lessons. Did the cake you made yourself turn into a pancake? Not only is that a terrible meal, but it's also a great example of how important it is to follow directions, or maybe just make sure your oven is set correctly. Every mistake you make is a step towards getting better. So don't feel bad about failing. You're just gathering stories for your next best-selling book about how not to bake a cake. Now for tip number 5, surround yourself with good things. Know how it feels when you walk into a room and everything feels good? In this case, we want to do that with people. Careful about the people you hang out with. Pick friends who make you feel good and are as positive as an electron is negative. They will not only help you grow, but they will also reflect the energy you want to give off. Pick someone to hang out with next time whose mood is as contagious as a joke. Tip 6, commit to continuous learning is all about never stopping your learning. You can learn anything you want, and every new thing you learn will make your life better. Every little bit helps, whether it's starting a new hobby, taking an online class, or just reading articles. Keep taking in information like a sponge in a huge ocean. Remember that you can choose to be ignorant in this day and age. So make a smart choice and keep your brain in great shape, just like you would water a plant or charge your phone. Last but not least, here's tip 7, be mindful. Every day is like taking your brain to the spa. When you're mindful, you don't worry about yesterday or tomorrow. Instead, you live in the present and enjoy it. First, pay attention to the little things, like how the sun feels on your skin, how your food tastes, or how noise makes you laugh. To lower your stress and raise your happiness, you need to be present. Life is like a fast-forward mode that you can stop at any time. Also, it's not as expensive as a holiday and feels just as good. As we come to the end of today's session, I want to leave you with some words of hope. View your mind as a garden. Your mental scenery needs care and attention, just like any healthy, beautiful yard. It's important to take care of this yard every day. Get rid of the weeds of doubt and fear that could grow in the way of your hopes and dreams. Instead, feed your mind with good thoughts and introduce it to new things that will make you smarter and more open-minded. Know that every day is more than just 24 hours. It's a new chance to grow, change, and become the person you want to be. Getting used to change is also a process, not a race. Over time, with dedication and long-lasting patience, it comes together. On this road, enjoy every small win because they add up to a big one. These are wins to be proud of. Getting up earlier to relax, picking a healthy meal over fast food, or just being able to smile even though it's been a rough day. They make you strong and happy, which leads to more success. Remember that failures are not problems. They are part of the beautiful and complicated process of growing as a person. They make us stronger, help us change our plans, and tell us that growth doesn't always happen in straight lines, but in waves and cycles. The path to a positive attitude is ongoing and always changing. It's about changing, learning, and always trying to get better. Not just getting where you want to go, but also enjoying and learning from each step. Once you've trained your mind, you have a huge range of options for not only reaching your own goals, but also having a good, significant effect on the people around you. Thank you very much for watching InnerGlowGuide. If you found the tips helpful, please like, subscribe, and share them. In the comments below, don't forget to share your ideas, your progress, and even your failures. Every story told makes a difference in our community by educating and motivating other people. We're not only here to grow as individuals, but also to help each other get a better, more cheerful outlook on life. As we say goodbye today, I want you to remember what you've learned and use it every day, not just today or tomorrow. Don't forget that we're all in this together, working every day to make our lives brighter and better. Stay in touch, keep yourself inspired, and let's keep encouraging each other. You should keep taking care of your mental yard, keep going, and use every task as a chance to get better until we talk again.